Hello, Mr. Ninja. Can you hear me okay? Cool. I am kind of just messing around with how streaming works here. I'm not used to it. Praise the sun indeed. And yeah, I was kind of thinking of um since some people have been interested since some people have been interested in streams, I'm not really sure how much time I have to, kind of have a steady schedule of streaming, but maybe I should try and give it a go. Although I imagine it would be mostly on Twitch, because I think there's more integration with other applications on Twitch than it is with YouTube. But yeah, so I don't want to corrupt my playthrough, so I'm not gonna be uploading videos while also streaming at the same time, so it would be a different playthrough. And I kind of saw this guy here, the Dark Urge, that I didn't even know was going to be a playable, origin story. And this one I think is fully customizable. These guys, you can't really customize them, they're what they are. But this guy can be whatever you want it to be. So, yeah. So I gotta find a way to be able to read chat properly. Hello, Mr. Davosan. And access denied. I am liking it a lot, to be honest. I think that a lot of stuff improved over what the early access had to offer. And honestly, I was kind of surprised because I felt like the early access was going to be a very similar version to the actual release. I thought that that was the purpose of the early access, but it's actually kind of different. Even the entire gameplay feels smoother, the interface is different, the minimap is different. I don't know, there's just a lot that's different, but for the better, in my opinion. Oh, he's so chunky. I was thinking about a gnome, and he would probably be a Svirfneblin, a deep gnome. What do they have? Superior dark vision, stone camouflage, not very important for what I'm going for. And how are you liking it, Access Denied? I saw that you uploaded 3 videos, but I was yesterday in bed just looking at the phone, so I didn't actually get a chance to open a video. How far are you in? Are you liking it? Are you playing the Dark Urge class? I want this sorcerer. Where is my subclass? Here. I think I want a Draconic Bloodline. More hit points. And I have a base armor class of 13. I think this is kind of the same thing as the mage armor, right? Increases its armor class to 13 plus dexterity modifier. Yeah, so these are redundant. Seven videos uploaded now. Man, you've been going at it. Taking a short break between recordings, but I'm loving it. I'm trying to figure out how to replay. Wait, I have a heart on top of my chat, so I can't see. Ah, replace. How to replace my blood with BG3? Yeah, it's being really cool, I'll be honest. I am liking it a lot. It's not the originals, but again, I didn't go into this expecting anything like that. But I'm really liking what I'm seeing. What do I want? I think these are fine. Or maybe take out light and bring in dancing lights. Mage hand to interact with stuff. Defensive spell and then a firebolt seems cool to me. I haven't messed around with minor illusion yet. I'm kind of interested to see how this plays. Some of us poor souls still have to wait another month for it. Yeah, it is, isn't it? The heart is covering that little bit of the chat, and I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to take it out. You have to wait another month because you're gonna play on console, right? I think that's why. Very different. I'm figuring out how multiclassing works now before the next video. I've got 10 videos recorded now, 7 uploaded. Yeah, as far as I know, do you actually know how to multi-class? Because I didn't know it for a while. I can show it to you if you want. I'm gonna be taking these two. Seems good to me. Or, yeah, these two are fine. I'm gonna go for lightning. This one, I believe. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like that tiny button right here. Man, I didn't see it for the first 2 level ups. I think I'm gonna keep my playthrough with mostly pure classes, because I want to see how far they go and how they scale. Especially the Warlock, because I've never played with the Warlock before. I can change the background. Haunted one. A wicked moment, person or thing that cannot be slain by sword or spell haunts your mind and flickers in your peripheral vision. You carry it wherever your adventure takes you, or perhaps it carries you. Ooh. Also, 3 videos you saw, I deleted. Oh, really? Okay. That's kind of a shame. I'll still try and watch them, because I am interested in how other people are, you know, playing the game. Without spoiling myself, though. Can I give you an extra point of dexterity? 14, 14, 12, 10, 17. I think this is good. As of this moment, I'm only planning on multiclassing Shadowheart. Oh, okay. I was actually planning... Well, I was thinking about multiclassing Shadowheart to give her 1 level of Rogue. But it's kind of for a silly reason, because I would like her to have proficiency in Sleight of Hand. Because since I'm not taking Astarion, I'm really feeling I'm really feeling that I'm missing a Rogue. And that's kind of, you know, not very good with me. I want Arcana, and I want Persuasion. These are the ones that make the most sense. Inherited and Inherited. Okay, I think this would be a good class for a different playthrough on a stream. I'm taking Chromatic Orb instead of something else. I would usually pick Mage Armor, but since we have Draconic... Where is it? Draconic Bloodline, I think it's redundant. It will set my armor class to 13. So it's the same thing as the Mage Armor. And since Sorcerers have the Twin cast, the Twin spell, I kind of want to try single target attack spells for that effect. And the Chromatic Orb I think could be a cool one. I do like Shield, but I'm not going to take it. Yeah, let's go like this. Sverf Neblin. And who is my lover? Who shall be my lover, friends? I would say a halfling, because I like tall women, being a gnome. Strong heart. Lightfoot. I'm not even sure how these guardians play into the game. Not gonna bother too much with this. Let me just read this. Ordered the last day it came out years ago, just like me, October 2020. Then you ordered 2 copies of the collector's edition. Wow. How much did that cost? I imagine a lot. I've got a sickness buying yearly access. 700. Okay, that hurts. Elf female? Okay, I guess. I'm going for the tall women, so she would be a tall woman. Wood or high? Do I like them wild or do I like them civilized? Oh, Devoson, you were the one who told me about playing it with your wife. That's right. Civilized, really? Okay. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing this with Coredumped as well. I haven't checked how the multiplayer LAN works yet. I imagine it's split screen like it was in Divinity. But I would also imagine that for that purpose it's better to play with 2 controllers, right? So that one person isn't like on top of the screen with the keyboard and mouse and the other person is standing aside with the controller. It does still work, but... No, you look too much like an old lady. Scarred woman, female Geralt. City. It's kinda city. Sure, it's city. Let's go for that. She will have lots of freckles. Doesn't need any kind of body art. She is beautiful just the way she is. Her eyes can be of 2 different colors. Let's go for orange. No, whoops. And blue. Lovely. Gonna get back to my game. I'm gonna go to the living room and turn off your screen. Okay, man, have fun. No makeup. And the hair is gonna be also a civilized hair. I think it makes sense. This one. She looks nice. Ponytail always. Okay, I'm guessing you guys know these cutscenes by now. What do you mean choose the name for the second character?
The blood in your head thrums and pounds. That pounding blood obscures who you are. How you ended up amidst these. You have nothing in your skull. Besides your name and a headache. But you
Curse whoever did this to you.
The torturer behind the killing.
My head.
When you say another character, do you mean like a custom companion, or were you talking about this character?
Dead. Good.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Nice. Oh, the L. You can choose the name? I don't think so.
The casing is
At least I
fragile.
didn't see an option for
The
it.
slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
No good. No good.
Very well.
Let's heal.
Be cursed.
Or actually, let's walk on fire first, maybe?
No traps, please.
Have you played the game as well, Ninja, or are you just following a playthrough? It's not a random question. You can ask questions about anything. The purpose of this stream isn't so much me playing Baldur's Gate 3. It's more about talking with you guys and kind of exploring if I am fitting for streaming or not. Because I was kind of nervous before starting this up. So do you like Pillars of Eternity 2 or Divinity 2 more? It's kind of a complicated question because those are two very different games. If you would have asked me if I prefer Pillars 1 or Divinity 2, I would say I like Pillars 1 more. But I think I like Divinity more than Pillars 2. My issue with Pillars 2... I'm not even sure what my issue is, but I think that the entire nautical adventure thing of just randomly going around with your boat and exploring and engaging in those boat battles and whatnot, it's not really my thing. And that last DLC that I played, the one for Seeker Slayer Survivor, kind of made me a little bit tired. I will say that the first one I played, the what was the name? The Secret Sanctum. Yeah. So when I say my memory sucks, I mean it. The Shattered Sanctum, or whatever. That was an amazing DLC. I loved it. But the other two were kind of eh. And overall, I liked the story of the first game a lot more than the second one.
Please. Before they return. Please. They return.
Who am I talking to?
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
I think it's possible to save this guy.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Go to your son, my friend, and thank you. Right, Forgotten Sanctum. Yeah, I love that DLC. Really, really good. Can I save the brain? 10 difficulty. Yay! Which one do you like best, actually? Do you like Pillars 2 or Divinity 2 more?
Skull. But you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat. Your fingers twitch with the desire to rip its tender, moist meat to shreds.
Well, I am going for evil. Yeah, let's weaken it. We have a 15. Still, let's go. 19, good. I'm a lot luckier with the rolls in this stream than in my actual playthrough, trust me.
The creature seems unaware of your interference. It relaxes in your hands.
I think we made a friend.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
Yeah, I know what you mean. When I started playing Divinity Original Sin 2, so a bit of backstory on my experience with that game. When I started playing Divinity 2, I started on Tactician right from the get-go, and I wasn't even very much used to turn-based games, and much less so Divinity. And I suffered so much, man. I just suffered so much. I couldn't find a single fight that I could actually beat. So I got tired of the game, I uninstalled it, and I only played it like a few months later. And of course I went back to Tactician difficulty again, because I like to suffer. And I kind of understood that you basically need to set up like a route around the entire map for the act and decide which encounters you want to take care of first. Because if you just randomly go into random fights, you might just get one shot by everything, because they might be a few level higher than your party, and that's enough to just kill you all. But once I kind of got used to which fights to take early on and where to go and stealing, I just kind of got hooked on the game. And the game can be really, really excellent. Hello, Lae'zel.
You are no thrall. Within days, we will be Geich. Mind, we can do...
It's fighting time. But the dark side story of Pillars, something I really enjoyed, and it's so unique. Yeah, that I agree as well. I'm not even sure how I feel about the story of Divinity Original Sin 2. I don't even pretty much remember it. I know you're like a sorcerer and they want to contain source spells, and then there's the whole thing with the guy Lucian. But yeah, it's not a very memorable story for me. The gameplay is really what's superb in that game. The story, I don't even remember a lot of it. Nice, one shot. Something that I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, by the way, when you're playing with summons, in Tactician, they also gain the... I can see it here. You also gain the Tactician bonus to attack on your summons, which is kind of funny.
I am fury. I am death.
Let's smack this guy.
This is your end.
I'm pretty sure this initial area of the tutorial, the dice are stacked in your favor.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Let's see, are you gonna deal like 8 or 9 damage? Okay, maybe I was just lucky.
Swift and lethal.
Okay, let me check, because if it was not for the individual story of every character. Yeah, I do like the individual story of the characters. I think they did a good job with the origin stories. But the main story,
I am death.
Pillars' story is really something.
You proved
I really love
surprisingly
the story in that game.
admirable. Now, to the helm.
Let's have a look.
We can heal for free. No need to use a potion. Yeah, Pillars 1 does really
To take another dragon attack
give that feeling.
before it's too late.
And again, Pillars 1 was also a game that when I first tried it out, I started playing immediately in Path of the Damned. And I must say, I did not like the game very much at the start. I always have like a love-hate relationship with these games that I end up liking so much at the start, but I guess it pays off. Hello, Zach. The audio is very well balanced, but then the heart... Oh, okay, by the way, of the stream. Okay, thank you. That's actually very useful feedback. Yeah, it really is something else.
Put my hands on everything.
Especially even when you don't even know your companions. And you just go in with like your main character that's a wizard plus Aloth and try to clear the Temple of Aethys. Yeah, it's not fun.
Nothing without knowing its purpose.
Okay, so I know these guys want something. I'm gonna try and free Shadowheart here. Zach, this is mostly for interacting with you guys a bit. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be able to stay on. And I'm also trying to give streaming a go, seeing how YouTube streaming works. Because I'm more used to Twitch, even though I don't stream on Twitch for a very long time. But if I do end up streaming, I will probably go there. There's just more interaction with other software and stuff that can help.
Then you spy an empty
This is a Sverfneblin sorcerer, yes.
Nothing.
It's gonna be a separate playthrough for the stream because I want to keep my playthrough that I upload for you guys' videos, you know, separate.
Whatever fits in that socket.
I think it's better for that purpose than me talking to you guys on the chat and then uploading in video. It's kind of weird. So can I free her or not?
The console appears dormant. The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first. Nothing. The console remains.
I think I need something from over here, right? But yeah, it is a Deep Gnome Draconic Bloodline Sorcerer.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain.
Yeah, I think I need to
Githyanki
go
warrior,
over here.
And centuries of darkness.
Yo, Mr. Brain, where are you going?
Needs a key.
Where is he going by himself? Okay, I do need this key.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
This lady, I don't think I can save. Yep.
This might unlock those controls.
If there are races that I love
Another brain.
in this universe, it's the deep races. So the Duergar and the Sverfneblins, which is something that you cannot play in the original Baldur's Gate. So I'm actually very much having fun playing with these. And I also used them in the enhanced edition of Icewind Dale 2. I had Duergar and I had Sverfneblins.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Change. Changed at the pull of a lever. How?
Lever.
Purify.
I could have sworn there was a way for me to interact with the other thingy and free Shadowheart. Not that I necessarily need to do it, but maybe it's inside a chest.
What's in here?
Oh, you're going for a Drow Sorcerer. Yeah. Deep races, man. Deep races are the best. Well, if I cannot save Shadowheart, I'll just go. Let's see if I can read these. I suck. I suck. And I suck. I'm not a very good sorcerer, am I?
Blackets will be
Can you
done.
read? No. No.
Arcane sigil.
No. Now, from memory,
What to do?
I think this one is aggression. Yep.
Machine made them hostile.
Let's fight. Shadowheart is weird, in my opinion. She can be kind of cute / seductive in some way, but at the same time she can be a little bit edgy. I don't know. You bitch. Okay, my time to shine. What am I going for? Just,
Light on my
I guess,
feet.
cantrips. Cantrip away. Nope. I am though very looking forward to unraveling her quest, because that whole thing with the artifact seems interesting to me. Okay, one down. Days? Days. Mr. Brain, go. Yeah, you see here, difficulty tactician, so your summons also get the bonus. It's kind of weird. Nice. And you are lobotomized. Us now crawls and scuttles about with a severely hampered brain thanks to a lobotomization. 12 AC, 14 dex. It helps out. She reminds you of Shodi. Yeah, I can see why you would go there. Although Shodi is very Texan.
We have no time for stragglers.
Oh, maybe I forgot to do this, right. I'm dumb. Nice.
Warding runes.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
I want to save her.
Good. Try using it on that machine.
Okay. Do I have a different option now? Oh, I do. Okay, first of all, I can do this as well.
What is its purpose? Will it free the captive? Or
Take a closer look.
like that other unfortunate?
Nice.
The pulsing glow. This device is different from the one that suddenly.
And now I think we can save her.
Fades, and another
Let's use
sensation
illicit
washes
wisdom.
over you. Connection.
Oh my sweet Jesus.
Authority.
I only needed a 2.
You feel the biomechanical.
Nah, come on, let me try again. Please.
Feel the biomechanical.
You utter bitch. Can you do it?
It's madness. The console hums steadily. Suddenly, you then discomfort fades, and another sensation
Please.
washes over you. Connection.
Wow, I roll a 1 and then I roll a 20. Isn't there an option to have a... This stupid heart, man. A what? Blah, blah. Ah, a black background under the subtitles. I'm actually not sure.
Mechanical brain of the console process your
For the
command.
most part, I think they are
To it.
quite readable because they have some kind of little shadow.
You feel
But I can try it. Let me see.
At last,
Um,
thought I was done for.
show subtitles. Oh, text background? Ah, okay. Cool. This should be better.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
your mind lurches into her thoughts.
I should have actually started speaking with my gnome, but
Why did you help me?
why? Because you asked. You may prove useful to me in getting off this ship, as a decoy in battle, perhaps.
Sounds in line with what I've heard about your kind. I'm grateful. But don't expect me to be your pawn just because you freed me.
Yeah, yeah,
All the
Shadowheart,
help
we
you
know.
can.
Come with me.
You're not actually. I'm a.
Lego.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
Wait, why aren't
times.
you joining the group? Is it because I spoke with Lae'zel?
I thought that damn thing was going to be my
Okay,
coffin.
this is a weird interaction, right?
Your mind.
You keep
I have to go
dangerous
over the
company.
dialogue again with my main character.
Fair. Let me come with you. We can.
I'm Svrfneblin.
It's not. She's right.
Okay, so now she joined the party.
What path lies before me?
I think I have a healing pod somewhere around here.
I'll give it a shot.
My friend, we're all getting old. There was once a time when I was a young man playing video games. And now I have to schedule time for it.
Once inside, who became you?
The only reason why I'm streaming today is because I bribed Coredumped by taking her out to dinner the other day. And I told her, woman, the release is coming up, so we will lose your husband for a few days. And she knows the deal. She knows how it is. Tutau.
Draw. Connect the nerves of the transport.
Do it.
Connect the nerves.
Nerves.
We will connect them. And I just love mind flayers. Oh, it also puts the black background on these things. Okay. So who's playing? Me and my brain. Smack. 8 damage, attaboy.
I won't give in.
Okay. You have 7 HP, so I think magic missiles will kill this guy and weaken this one. There we go. 2 for 1. My friends, that's how you do it.
Time to press ahead.
Not step in fire though. That was a poor play on my part. Okay, let's jump over the fire.
Make way.
And I can even dash. You don't need to kill these, by the way. All you have to do is reach the console back there, but I like fighting them.
My faith will protect me.
You can just move ahead a bit. Maybe even try and just kill him. Just use a Sacred Flame. He's saved. He sucked. Man, the Mind Flayer is winning. Nice. Mr. Brain, you can just move ahead. I have never played with this brain before. I think I freed him once when I played the early access for the first time.
Survival is all that matters.
I don't have a lot of HP.
Take 2.
Okay. Let's move up. I'm pretty confident that Lae'zel is gonna kill this guy. Nice.
On the move.
I like this song. Or this music, whatever this is.
Time
Okay,
to
you
push
are
my
done,
luck
you are
again.
done. I can move up ahead as well.
Very well.
Nice. Hello, Mr. Dink. Yeah, I'm just trying it out, see how you guys like it.
Where do I go from here? At the ready.
Like I said before, if I do end up streaming more often, I will probably do it on Twitch.
Hurry.
Because there's a few extensions which are, I think, useful. Like you can have an extension that will allow the viewers to click on and it will show you your characters, your items, your builds, which I find it's always very interesting to see. And yeah, so my channel will be, I think it's twitch.tv/Coredumped. So basically the same thing as here. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm getting lost. Lesser Imp, Hellbore. I'm gonna try out a Chromatic Orb because I've never used one before. All of these deal 2d8. Oh, and these create a surface. Ah, this is very Divinity. Hello, Mr. AST. Oh no, this one deals 3d8 and does not create a surface. Yeah, man, just give me damage. I like that. I like that a lot.
Victory awaits.
Mr. Ding Smallwood, how are things going, my friend?
My path be true.
I tried playing the game, I tried playing Ding Smallwood, but the controls were messing me up so much that I had to put it aside. I am sorry. I do still want to try and play it again at some point.
Can't afford to let up.
Let's just move over here. And again, I'm just killing people for fun. Blam. Guiding Bolt for a level 1 spell dealing 4d6 radiant damage and applying advantage on the next attack. I don't understand certain spells in the 5th edition. It seems so powerful.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
Can you interact with that? Let's find out. I wonder if the cutscene will play with the brain.
This creature can't
Oh,
activate the
I'm
transponder.
sad. I wanted to see the cutscene with the brain.
Come on. Can't
Man.
stay idle.
Okay. Lazal, let's do your thing. Whoop. And we are out.
The helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
Let's go. I can drink some water during the loading. When you say theme, you're talking about the theme song? I think if I would have to pick, and it's so pretty, if I had to pick a favorite song that I remember very well from RPGs, I don't think it's one associated with the character. The one that comes most to my mind, I think it's one of the tavern songs from Divinity Original Sin 2, and a tavern song from Pathfinder Kingmaker. I just love it. That tavern on the southmost area, I think it's like in the south, what's the name? Normal Marshes or something. The tavern theme is really, really cool. And I think if I had to choose like a combat theme, it's probably Baldur's Gate 2. Like the one that plays during Fur Crack.
Past is still an aching void if you don't find your head.
Find a cure.
Time to press ahead.
Drink in the pun since you awoke. You know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
Why is the narrator going for such an evil approach? Huh. Let the grin fall across my face. I am evil.
This feels like home.
Yes,
There's
murder.
something unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
I'm gonna try and see if I can find that soundtrack that I'm talking about.
You're alive. I
Let me try that right now.
Remember the ship.
the
But we might have escaped, but we still have these little
ba-ba-ba-bum.
monsters. We need each other. One thing,
Let's get
just
going.
before we lead.
Yeah, man, tavern songs are awesome. Let me see if I can find it actually, and hopefully it gets picked up on the stream as well. So Pathfinder, Kingmaker, tavern music. Ooh, there's a few. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. It may be a little bit too loud. I love this one. It's called the Brevoy Folk Melody, Tavern Theme 1, from the Pathfinder Kingmaker OST. It's so cool. Yeah, exactly. Backpack. Now on this playthrough, since I'm actually playing with a sorcerer, I think I'm fine without going with Gale. Even though I always like to have as much arcane power as possible. So I think this would be something like Sorcerer, Shadowheart, Lae'zel, and Astarion. I think that's gonna be my pick. The Queen's High Seas is the name of the Beast's team, the Tavern Battle team in DOS 2. Let me see if I remember which one that is. The Queen's High Seas. Yeah, I do love this one as well. Yeah, it kind of sounds like a sea shanty. Like a pirate tavern. Yeah, it's really cool. They did a very good job on the theme songs that they put in the game. Divinity did a lot of good things, honestly.
Open up.
That was why, even though I sometimes find myself thinking if Baldur's Gate 3 would have been better done by someone like Obsidian, on something like the Pillars engine, the first one, hopefully, or Owlcat in the Pathfinder engine, I was also kind of happy that Larian took over it because, well, they did a very good job with Divinity.
Is that blood?
Even though, again, I look at this game as its own game. I'm not gonna be thinking about the originals while playing this one because it's really very, very different. We leveled up! Okay, so now we are getting sorcery points. We gain the spell and we can replace the spell. Which spell do I want? I usually like to take Thunder Wave to have some kind of defensive option if people get too close. Shield is not bad either. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Thunder Wave. I also like Ice Knife because it does leave the ice surface on the ground. If I were to replace... Nah, I like what I have. Yes, let's go for Thunder Wave. The passives. Allies automatically succeed saving throws against spells that require them. I would prefer to use positioning for this purpose. If this would be something like a selective spell in Pathfinder, for example, where allies don't get hit by them, then it would be a lot better, but saving, distant spell, extended spell, yeah, this is amazing. Twin spell I'm gonna take every single time. Because you can... Spells that only target one creature can target an additional creature. This is awesome. Between these two, it doesn't even make much of a difference, right? I guess distant in case somebody is very far away and I can't hit them. Sure. And we were talking before about multi-classing, so for those of you who might not have noticed it, like I didn't at the start, it's this button right here. You can add a class, which means then you can choose what you want. And you can take anything. So in the originals, you required a certain ability score to be able to dual class to a different class. And there were also restrictions on other things as well. But in 5th edition, you can just take whatever you want. It doesn't matter your abilities, which I think, you know, can be interesting. But I am going to keep Shadowheart as a pure cleric here. Sorry, no. Let's cancel this. Cleric. We get Turn Undead, we get Invoke Duplicity. Sure.
Need to keep going.
Why did my face
Still breathing, despite
disappear? Why did my face disappear? Game. Come on, game.
everything. Still alive.
Nope. It's
So
fine.
much
I can
progress.
play as a
Need to find a way
as a
forward.
shadow. Oh, this area. 5th edition does have ability score requirements, but doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, it's just like a custom approach that they took with the game. I see. Well, I think that they basically simplified a lot of the systems to make it more appealing to new players. There's not necessarily a fault in doing that, but I do prefer if they are a little bit more faithful to the actual rule set. Okay, so how do I open this up? I could try and kill one off right now. I have advantage. Sure.
Focus.
10 damage, okay. They are surprised, which means I can play kind of like twice before I get attacked. And my Zwerfneblin is still in stealth. Dude, I can't see... Oh, it's okay, it's here. You can barely see the line of sight with this color here. But yeah, I don't necessarily have a problem with them simplifying something like that. People can just dual class however they want. Not even dual class, right? Because in 5th edition you can have any number of classes you want. If I'm getting this right. How do I play this? I think I'm just gonna play this with a simple magic missile. Try and guarantee that this guy dies. And just deal some damage on that one. Seems good. Okay, perfect. You can come over here. I am gonna send Shadowheart in. And yeah, if sometimes you cannot reach your opponents, try jumping, because jumping will sometimes allow you to reach your opponents while running wouldn't. This, I guess, is a good example of that.
Another fight. Let's
Okay.
go.
In turn, in turn. They are surprised. Meta magic. Your magic fizzle with new potential. Select the meta magic options. Okay, I know that. Thank you.
Blood comes easy these
This
days.
is so weird. Why did my face go away? Larian, fix it. Can I jump up here? I would have to stand in fire. Not enough movement. Okay.
Swift as my
I
feet
would
can
like to
carry
see
me.
if I could dual cast chromatic orbs, but I think that one is very, very far away. Oh man, it's so close actually. Oh well. Okay, Shadowheart. We're gonna go for Inflict Wounds because it deals 3d10 damage instead of simply 1d6 plus 1. So go for this. And there you are. Get back a little bit. Actually, no, go forth.
Keep going.
Because they shoot from afar as well.
Well,
Oh, and this is
so much
tactician
for peace.
difficulty as well, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned it. Can't shoot. The one thing I'm missing that I think is part of the 5th edition, or maybe it's just something that they did in Solasta, which is you can ready spells. So you could ready a cantrip, like a Overwatch kind of thing in XCOM, and if somebody got in range, you could just shoot them as a reaction, but not in Baldur's Gate 3, sadly. Well, I guess it's a good thing that I picked up Distance Spell. Oh, I don't have line of sight for it, is that it? Okay. What about distant magic missile? This one I can. Okay. There we go.
Concentrate.
Are you going to shoot me or are you going to run? Shoot it is.
Down with you.
Be fine.
Awesome.
Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant
This went a lot better than in Will's playthrough.
What's hiding here?
Baldur's Gate 3 is like Hot Girl. Everyone wants to play a little. For sure, man. I mean, a lot of people have been waiting for this game for almost 3 years. And even though I don't really consider this a sequel to the originals, as someone like me who loved playing Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2 so much, you owe it to yourself to at least try this one out. But again, I also like Divinity Original Sin a lot. And just in general, you know, classic RPGs are always something that I want to play. Some of them kinda suck. Other ones can be very, very good. And this one I think is a very good one. At least, you know, the parts of it that I've played thus far. There was another CRPG that came out maybe last year. What was the name? What was the name? Something like... no, it kind of resembles like Dark Lake or something of that sort. But I know I tried it, but I just couldn't really get into it. I even started making a video playthrough, but just ended up really not enjoying the game at all, and I abandoned that project. Hello, Astarion. Join my party, friend.
Hurry! There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? There.
Just a dumb boar. You're relieved until you.
We don't need to fight, my
You
friend.
tried.
What was that? What the... And to think. I was... my name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. So... Did you although... It hasn't happened yet, you know? And
Travel with me, friend.
Join.
Thank you. I played Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2, Icewind Dale 1 and 2, now I'm playing Pillars of Eternity 1, then 2, and then I think about playing Pathfinder Kingmaker or Baldur's Gate 3. I would say that from the games you are mentioning, Baldur's Gate 3 will be most similar to Divinity Original Sin 2, by far. Although I will also say, if you liked the Icewind Dales and Pillars of Eternity, then you will very likely also like Pathfinder, and especially Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Did you not play the original Baldur's Gates? Because if you like Icewind Dale, I think you're gonna love the original Baldur's Gates. I want to unlock this. Oh, and let's also level up Astarion before I forget. Okay, so being a rogue, we get these actions as bonus actions instead of main actions. It's actually very, very useful.
Let's go.
Did you play the Pathfinder games, Ninja, if you are still here?
I'm ready.
And here I need a nice perception check,
On I go.
because there is a secret in this area.
Deep grooves in the mud around
Oh,
that
okay,
rock.
at least one person got it right. We can move this rock. Come on. There we go. Yeah. We have a map pointing to a cache of treasure. And that's all we have. And how are you guys finding the playthrough? I know there's only 2 videos currently, but are you enjoying the adventures of Will? Do you support my choice for the main character? Or would you have preferred a different one? I don't play games just after release because Larian will come up with another DLC or something, and yes, I was trying to play Baldur's Gate, but I moved out from house and then I got a laptop virus. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, you should definitely try out Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. They are so good, man. I have a lot of content for Baldur's Gate in the channel if you want to check it out. Also for modding the game and stuff like that, if that's something you're interested in.
One day I'll catch a break.
What a day. Over there.
But it is really... To me, Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2 are the best games ever made. Look.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
Yeah, man, so I do miss this. By not having a Astarion in the party, this bonus is... It pains me. Really? I think I've heard the Polish version once, if I'm not mistaken. Because there's actually a streamer that sometimes I watch, which is EpicUY. I may be butchering his name, but that's the most accurate I can describe. And I think his game was in Polish.
Someone there?
Because he is Polish.
Watch the shadows.
All right. What now?
And I'm guessing that you are too?
Don't waste
because
a
not a lot of people would want to play the game in Polish if they are not, you know, native Polish speakers. But I don't think I could play Baldur's Gate in any other language because I'm so used to Edwin's voice and Corgan's voice and Keldorn and Jan Janssen. I just love them so much. I don't want them to
That
change.
thing's bound to be dangerous even.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
I want that tadpole. Give it to me. Let's give in to the emotion. Or does he want to kill me? I'm afraid that if I give in to the emotion, I'm gonna get killed. Let's try it.
The poor creature is on the brink of death, but there's still time. You'd give your life to save
No,
it,
no.
to nurse it back to health.
I don't want to give my life.
But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Let us concentrate on his thoughts. Give me a guidance bonus. Okay, cool.
Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance, a vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very
No,
body,
I don't
you
want to give
can
my body.
provide.
Sorcerer Charisma, you host the blood of a mighty dragon. Channel its will to resist the abomination. I love it. We're good.
You feel the creature's thoughts. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its
Kill it.
eye
Yeah, you hold no power against Svirfneblin.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Okay. I think we are gonna be picking up Lae'zel, hopefully. Dead goblins as well
over
here.
there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Oh, this is Gale, that's right. I'm just gonna pick him up and send him to camp.
What's going on with that room?
Approach the sigil on the stone.
A hand? Anyone?
Okay.
A bit.
Say, but I know you, don't I?
I was, yes. Go on.
Most, no doubt. But I find myself hoping to be in the... We're most certainly going to need a heap... Oh, so that...
Okay, join me.
The air is ripe with magic.
I'm not gonna level him up just yet, because I might want something different for him.
You have my attention.
You're not versed in magic, are you?
Of course I am.
Oh, I do apologize. I meant to ask, are you studied in magic? Namely, are you a wizard? Which you are not. If you meet any elder wizards...
Yeah, I would imagine...
There is a
I mean,
matter
there
I'd like
may
to
be
seek
some
advice
Polish
on from the
streamers
master.
or Polish content creators for YouTube. The only one I know, like I said, is Epic UI. But he also speaks English. It's just a game that's voiced in Polish. How do I... I want to speak to you. Why can't I speak to Gale? Oh, because I haven't selected.
What's on your mind?
Go to camp.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be in...
Okay. Because the last person I want in my group is Shadowheart. Sorry, it's Lezal. And let me see if I have a water bottle. Water, I do. Let's throw a water bottle over here. And now we can pass. Anders. Is that from like Dragon Age 2 or above? Because I think I only played Dragon Age Origins. I didn't really like the next ones much.
More for me.
If he's from Dragon
We
Age
should check
1,
it out,
then I'm just
but
not
be
remembering who he is. Okay, so where is Leazal or I can never know her name, and it's impossible for me to... No, don't go there. No. Shh. Go back. Where is she? Oh, here. Ah, okay. I don't think I played the DLCs. When I played the game, the DLCs weren't out yet.
One of them carved up Zoru's hook. Zoru was right.
Is he like a
Yellow's
playable
toad,
companion?
Twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous.
And if it escapes,
Your scum.
Get rid of them.
Let's try and deceive them. Good.
he's right. Let's go. We need... You didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look. Northwest.
And be... Enough gawking. Get me down.
Sure, woman, sure.
Observe and listen.
Okay.
You'll hear goblins before you see them.
I do have to play Dragon Age Origins again. It's actually one of the games that I intend on having in the channel at some point. I think I actually recorded like the initial video, but then I didn't play it anymore because something else came up.
But the longer we wait, the more it consumes.
But if I play it and if I put it on the channel, I will probably have the DLCs as well, I
She
think.
obviously sees your kind.
It is... Githyanki protocol is clear. When you have come a crash.
Okay, so at least for the time being, this will be my party.
Breeds madness.
Laezel, okay, yeah. Fighter level up, very, very simple.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
And we have a full party.
Breathe deep and move.
Okay, so how many sorcery points do I have? Does someone know how I can see how many sorcery points I currently have? Okay, I think I have less than 2 for sure because it doesn't allow me to do this. I think I have 1, maybe. Okay. It should be enough.
What's next?
You only have a single spell, which is not very good, but it will have to do.
A long way
And
to
do I have an extra dagger? A short sword or a rapier might also work. I tried playing Gothic and I want to play Gothic, but the controls, when I tried it, were kind of freaking me out a lot. It's very weird to control the game, or the character in this case. Where am I going, friends? I'm going over here.
If not over, then through.
But I think they are making a Gothic remake, aren't they? I think I remember seeing something like that some time ago. Okay. Let's approach the area. And let's see if we're gonna die miserably.
What's going on? Goblins! You please!
Well... Okay, we actually have somebody already primed for a sneak attack. Awesome.
Time to move.
Stab. One down. Yay. Try to hide.
My way.
Yeah, I do like having a rogue in the party, I'll be honest.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
Oh, but is there already like a gameplay trailer for Gothic? Hello, BBQQ. Maybe mispronouncing your name. I am sorry for that, but welcome. We are attempting to stream. Oh, they showed the demo. Okay, I'm gonna look for that. Okay, Lysol, you are gonna pressure this guy, so you can't actually reach him, but if you jump, I'm almost sure that you can. Yes, let's go over here. Jumping is at times a lot better than just moving. But what happened? Jump! Yeah. Man down! Okay, you can go there. My next target's gonna be this shaman here.
By sickle and sword, strike them down!
Okay, so yeah, this is bugged, by the way. I don't know why my face is gone, but I'm just kind of ignoring it for the time being. Okay, this guy is threatened, this guy is whatever. So let's try and play around with twin spell here. So twin chromatic orb. I could create a burning surface on the ground, but I think I just want more damage. So I am gonna go for thunder. And I would like to... Oh, too far. Sad. So I want this guy, and I want this guy. And I love sorcerers. Okay, one down, one is very, very low. off balance, not bad. Yeah, shoot them. Shooting them is fine. Shooting us is bad.
Got to move.
Okay, so who do I want to weaken here? Oh, right, because he's off balance, we have advantage. Yeah, go for him then. Yep. Ooh, 29, just like that. I am happy. Okay, Astarion, who are you gonna kill? This guy is playing almost last, so I can leave him for later. I could straight up just kill this bugbear, or I can have faith that this guy can kill him first. Let's have some faith in the AI and see if Eredin actually targets the bugbear instead of going for the warg. And if that's the case, I think I'm just gonna try and kill this goblin. He is threatened, so sneak attack should be primed. No. I thought I would have it, but I don't. Why not? Oh, because it's outside normal range. Okay, wait. I may be able to fix this. Yeah. Pew. Dead. Let's move in. And can I use a bonus action to access my inventory? Are you proficient with this? I'm not sure if he's proficient with that. Long sword, long bow, short sword. Wait, where can I see this? Martial weapons. Rapiers, okay. No. Why not? Oh, because maybe. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's a main action. It says right here. I'm just silly. Okay, so I might as well try and get closer to the other enemies. Or do I just hide? Let's try and get closer. Oh my sweet G. No! And this is why never trust the AI, because they will let you down. And this guy missed with advantage. Jesus Christ. Okay. I think Lae'zel, I want to get close to the bugbear here. I can even reach him if I jump. Or I could just kill him with a magic missile. That also works fine. So maybe we can jump over to... Nah, just dash. We are simply going to dash and get closer to the warg.
Make way.
And actually, if I want, I can even attack him. Let's try to daze. Missed. Action surge. Go for the lacerate. Awesome. Yeah, sometimes the 95% is not really what it should be. And again, let's not forget that these percentages are just like kind of a simplified representation of what's happening, right? If you actually want to look at what's happening, we have to look at the combat log. So, oh right, I cannot use magic missile because I don't have any more spell slots. Smart. I am very smart. Oh. Let's aim at this guy. He is more threatening than the warg. So yeah, 70% means... if I can actually find it... We rolled a critical strike, so it helps. We have a +2 from charisma, +2 from proficiency. No, sorry, +2 from proficiency, +3 from charisma, and +2 from high ground. And I think his AC isn't that bad. It's like percentage in alcohol, maybe it'll have... Yeah, that's also true. Okay, so he is done. Really? So this is why I don't understand. It feels like allied AI is always worse than enemy AI because they do feel very stupid. Because this guy just tried to shoot this enemy when he had this one close by in death range because he only has 6 HP, and he shot someone. And if you shoot someone but you are in melee range and threatened, you will have a disadvantage. So if you want something done, you gotta do it yourself. There's no way around it.
Heading there.
Okay, so your turn to shine. He has 1 HP. Surely. Nah, I'm just gonna kill. Okay, done. Now we can dash over here. Yes, point blank shooting is bad. As long as you have this condition threatened, this means that an enemy is close, and if that happens, then you have disadvantage on range attack rolls. Be it shooting the one close to you or just shooting any other character, you will have disadvantage. Okay, so end the turn there. Yeah, in Pathfinder you have disadvantage too. And in Pathfinder you want to play with, I think it's like point blank shot plus precise shot, something like that. It's a lot more punishing than it is over here. Let's go for this guy.
Taking position.
Late to the show, not really, my friend. This isn't meant to be a very long stream anyway. I should be ending not too far away from now. You warned us you'd be making a sword, and of course it's a gnome. Of course it's a gnome. Especially if the game gives me the option of playing with a deep gnome, a Svirfneblin. I mean, how can you not do it? It's heresy. Well done, Will. Okay, Mr. Sorcerer. Time to shine. Yeah, look at this. 60% chance, but since we are a Svirfneblin, we have extra sexy points. So we hit and kill.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Yeah, Pathfinder, I think... Well, not really Pathfinder. I think it's everything 3rd edition does that. Where if you are shooting someone, be it with a ranged weapon or with a spell, if the spell has an attack roll, like, for instance, Firebolt, you would have to use your dexterity for your attack bonus, which in my opinion is kind of sucky. But in 5th edition, you actually use your primary ability. So in this case, for my sorcerer, it's charisma. So it's much easier. It's simpler in terms of character creation, and in a way, it also makes a little bit more sense. And you don't have to spread your ability points that much. What did we get? I think these Gloves of Power apply a debuff if you are not someone with the Absolute's Mark. At least in the early access, I was always getting the debuff. Maybe they changed it. So I want something like... Excuse me? Oh, it's gotta be a main weapon, okay. Ah, right, it's not... The rapier is not a light weapon. That's why you cannot dual wield it. My bad. There we go. Okay.
No time to rest. On my way.
Sadly, if you try... Wait, why is the Goblin Brawler considered stealing?
Breathe quiet.
It's very strange, man.
With care. Light on my feet.
Feel like we're being watched.
Yeah. Basically, that's the issue. When I first started playing Pathfinder, I basically avoided anything that was attack roll based in my sorcerers. And I just went for like a control sorcerer, using stuff like grease or hypnotic patterns or whatever other disabling ability. And my only damaging spells were what? Something like magic missile and something... Yeah, chain lightning. Chain lightning is my primary offensive spell in Pathfinder because it does not require an attack roll, so it fits very well with any kind of spellcaster that you're trying to do.
There are children here! You led them straight to us!
Because it
and
does
you let
suck
them take
trying
the
to
druid too.
use
Unbelievable!
Scorching Ray, but you didn't know about that and you only have like 12 dexterity and you just miss everything. It doesn't feel good. Okay, guys, relax.
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's
Yeah,
about
Pathfinder.
to erupt.
Pathfinder is very unique in that aspect because I think that Pathfinder is that kind of game that you just buff the hell out of your martial characters and you just send them in and you see them just destroying everything. Especially if you have like Knock Knock in the party, you just see bits of gore flying all over the place. And your spellcasters are mostly just buffers. Gentlemen, stop and think. Do not fight among yourselves. I always fail this. Ah, roll again. We have inspiration. Oh my sweet Jesus. Go again. Yeah, it was meant to be. Third time's a charm and whatnot.
Right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides. The both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
Okay.
More goblins could be on their way.
Something funny about this interaction right here is that
Time to pack. We need to
if you do not diffuse this situation, and in truth, it's not really worth spending the inspiration points there because you don't really gain much from it. But if you don't defuse it, the human will punch this guy out, he will get knocked out, and that means that you can freely... that you can freely pickpocket him. And you can actually grab a very nice pair of gloves just by doing that, which is kind of funny.
That was close.
That's why I'm playing on normal difficulty and just don't bother on buffing that much or min-maxing respec with mod my companion. Sure, there is a way to go about it. I will say that Pathfinder is definitely not the game to try and play on the highest difficulty, especially on the first few areas of the game, because I find that the difficulty in Pathfinder is very much front-loaded. So usually if I want to play on hard and sometimes on unfair, what I do is I just play the entire Act 1 in something like challenging, and once I'm through with Act 1, then I move on to hard. And at that point, it's fine. But Act 1 in hard or unfair is just... it's stupid. It's painful, it's impossible at times, it's just not worth it. But I will say something about Pathfinder and buffing. Use a mod. I've enjoyed a lot more playing Pathfinder ever since I got a mod. I can't remember the name of the mod right now, but it is a mod that you can configure to basically precast all of the buffs that you want. You can specify that you want the buffs A, B, C, X, Y, and Z on this character, and on the other character you want all these other buffs. And as long as your characters are able to cast that amount of buffs, you just press one button and everything is buffed instantly. Naturally, it expands the spell slots, as it should, but it just saves up so much time, man. Yeah, unfair is just... it's... I don't know. I don't know who they were thinking of when they made that difficulty, but...
Forgive that display.
It's not for anyone resembling a normal player.
I'm Zevlor.
You have to cheese a lot of it. You have to have a lot of knowledge, deep knowledge in the Pathfinder system. And even then, there's just a lot of it is luck.
We can't stay. They've withdrawn there to prepare this. Perhaps you could persuade her for more time. Really? We'd owe you a great debt.
Asteria disapproves. What a bitch.
How much further can I go?
Yeah, it's for someone who likes to suffer, basically. it's what it is. Okay, so I'm not gonna explore the Druid Grove just yet. I wanna go elsewhere. I'm gonna pick up this waypoint. And I'm gonna share with you guys something that they improved from the early access to the final release that made me very, very happy. Even though it's a very minor thing. Look, we have a waypoint. But behold, you can now, on the full release, click on the waypoint in the map. You don't have to look for the name over here. And also, if you look for the name here, the map will center on that position. I don't think the early access did that. I might be wrong. But being able to click on the map makes me very, very happy. It's so much better. Okay, my friends, I think I will be... the perfect game. I think I will be finishing up here, because for my regular playthrough that I'm uploading for the channel, this is basically the point I have reached, and I don't want to spoil myself on that playthrough, so I can't go too much further. This was basically to test out streaming and just talking with you guys a bit. Not a lot of people showed up, but at the same time I didn't give any kind of warning. There was no schedule, I just kind of... I had a little bit of free time and I said, I'm gonna try streaming and see how this YouTube thing works. So what I will say is, thank you all for joining for this brief amount of time. It's been a pleasure. I will try and get some more streams going in the future when I have some time free. But I will probably be playing on Twitch. So if I am playing on Twitch, I'm just gonna leave in the chat right here the URL, which is very simple. It's just like this. And that's probably where I'm gonna be playing more if I do end up streaming more often. To answer your question, have I played Path of Exile? I did play Path of Exile. I actually have 2 t-shirts. One actually close by from the time that I played, and I ended up purchasing like a supporter pack, or I guess 2 of them, because I have 2 t-shirts that, you know, you could buy the tabs and whatnot, and it's very helpful. And I like the game a lot. I played it for,
sigil in that cave.
I don't know, man, like 900 hours, but I got burned out tremendously because I only played in hardcore, and after losing, I'm sure you know the feeling if you've played hardcore, after losing one too many characters at level 90 plus, you start feeling little bits of your soul dying inside you. So I just stopped. I will try out Path of Exile 2 though. I'm not sure when it's gonna come out, but I am looking forward to it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little stream. I know it's not very long. If you enjoyed it, I'm not even sure if this is gonna show up as a public video in my channel, but if it does, leave a comment telling me what you think about, if you want more of it, if you don't. And yeah, keep in mind that if I do stream more, it will probably be on Twitch. And again, thank you so much, my friends, for joining, and I will see you in the next video, which will be coming out tomorrow at 5 p.m. UTC. Until then, stay safe, everyone.